You can't really offend people with a harp. It's pretty hard. That's why I started playing the accordion recently, because you can offend people with an accordion.
But the harp is her passion, which she started playing about 28 years ago.
I like the physical part of playing it. I like actually having my, you're right in the music, right? Your fingers are right in the music. Like, it's like a piano, but a piano you're one step away. You're playing a key which has got a hammer, but here you're right on the strings. You're in the back of the piano and you're pulling the strings.
Alison Vardy didn't just want to play the harp for herself, she wanted to give back.
Well, I don't have a lot of spare money, as most musicians don't, and I wanted to give back.
5 years ago, she started coming to the Victoria Hospice once a week to play her harp.
I sometimes come in here and play, and nobody shows up at all, you know? Like my mother came once and she said, she sat and she said, but nobody's here listening to you. And I said, yeah, they can hear it.
Or family members like Brian Miller will stop by and take a few moments.
Father-in-law. So it's a sad time, and it's kind of like a island of tranquility listening to the harpist. It's quite beautiful.
The music flows in and out of the hallways, seeping through the doors.
Many of our patients may not be able to actually communicate what they're hearing, but you can see it on their faces. It's just the look of relaxation, and it brings a lot of comfort to the family members as well.
It can be a very troubling spot, but at the same time you're trying to, stay positive and look forward, and it's not always easy to find those emotions.
But Alison sees it in a different light.
It's not an unhappy place here. No, it's there's a lot of animation. There's lots of even in the training course, it's a very upbeat place.
And it's not just for the patients and families.
I sometimes don't get a lot of practice in, and I come in here and I play for myself as well. The only thing I won't do is I won't play when the TV's on. I'm not going to compete with TV.
And although she's volunteering here, she's learned something from her experience.
To give without any attachment, like no expectation. Like if you give and you have an expectation, then you're setting yourself up. And you're setting yourself up for bitterness, or disappointment, or ego, And as the older you get, all that stuff is such dross, You can just sort of, it's not much time for it in life.
In Victoria, I'm Sucheta Singh.